Check 1 2.
Check 1 2.
Alright, go ahead and get started here. I'm really hoping the quality of the stream is slightly better tonight. Alright, so we're back here in Emerald Acres. Our team is Battery Boy, the Shotgun Roll, which is this version of Voltorb, Looker, the Drakelet, who's kind of like a Dratini, Poison Dratini, kind of like a combination of Ekans and Dratini, Silly Gilly, our Clownfish, who I guess is a Magikarp, but he's actually got a move. Metally, the Whirly. Just learned Dizzy Punch. Fleaman. The, what is this thing? Slash Hopper, which we just got. And finally, Jelly Donut, our starter. The Jelly-Eye. And a very tentacle kind of coated thing here. Okay. So it's high time we sally forth and start looking for some... Well, I guess we need to train up a little bit. We've got some low numbers here still. Let me check something. Something's washing out the colors again. I just want to make sure that we aren't how do we switch it to SNGS? Yeah, I want to do that again. Yeah, we don't want that. Color correction off. We want the borders on, and then we just want Super Game Boy. We'll do 1A. Okay, let's see if that fixes those things. Ooh, that's much brighter. Holy shit. Still pretty washed out though, sadly. Let me go ahead and close. Nope. Not that. Close it and then reopen it. There we go. Ah, that's nice. That's nice looking. I miss those. Oh yeah, look at that. We done fixed everything. So much prettier. I want a Robbie. I think we'll put a Robbie on the team if I can ever find a fucking Robbie. Alright. Does it look a little bit better? A little bit better, I think. And then how is the tearing? Okay, not as bad this time, I don't think. Okay. So I believe I've found what has been causing, oh fuck you, a lot of problems with my phone and with the quality of the streams. And it has to do with the fact that the phone has been heating up absurdly. Like, to the point where it's kind of the thing of like, you would expect like some kind of hidden function going on, like a virus almost, or malware or something, right? Like where it's running in the background and it's taking up a lot of RAM and taking up a lot of power and heating things up. I was looking at the battery, just trying to figure out what was going on, see if like maybe it was my web browser or like an app or something. And I noticed they had this little fucking this tab for what was it, like no cell connection. Oh hey, Lynch employee. Excuse me. And I couldn't figure out what it was, but it was a significant chunk of the battery being taken for this thing. So I started looking into it, and other people have had this issue with iPhones previously. Someone mentioned that they had a second eSIM installed on their phone, and it had no phone number, but because it had no phone number, it was constantly looking for a signal, and that was causing drops in power, overheating, memory sinks, all that shit. And I looked in mine, and lo and behold, there is a secondary eSIM that I was not using, and no one like really knew was there. Has no phone number, but it was definitely on. It was definitely looking for things. So that since has been disabled. So I'm very much hoping that that is going to help things out, and hopefully, at the very least, the phone's still kind of warm. Helps reduce the amount of heat being taken. Okay, I think it's looking okay. Let me jack up the quality of my stream just to double check them, because I've got it at 480. Let's see what 1080 looks like. Okay, yeah, that's not bad. There is something, I don't know why, but the colors still look washed out on the stream. Like, the colors on the phone and the TV, very vibrant. Like, that is a bright green on Looker, right? Not that kind of, like, almost olivine color that it seems to be on the stream. So, I'm not really sure. There's also, like, the whole screen is white to me, like in the background, but on the stream it's like a green kind of tint. So, um, maybe it's my brightness on my screen. Hold on. No, it still looks kind of washed out. I don't know, man. I don't know what's causing that. I'm gonna have to ask like Zill or somebody who's got some kind of technical know-how into exactly why, like, because these are pretty, like, these are very pretty Game Boy colors, you know. Like, one of the things I like about the GVC so much is the colors are vibrant and bright and very clear, you know, and that's not what we're getting here. I'm not really sure what we're gonna level our guys to, but we're gonna do a little bit of grinding before we head on to the next town. You know what, before I get too far into this, I need to go do something real quick here. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm back. I have to get out of this fucking town. I'm sorry. I'm so sick of hearing this music. Alright, question was, where do we go next? Okay, so that's the dam, right? Yeah, that's the dam, so we don't need to go to the dam. I thought we were going south next. Okay, we came out there. Oh yeah, we're going west. That's right. This guy. It's Bozo the Clown, here to make you smile. I love clowns. I love Bozo. I unironically love Bozo the Clown. That's great to see. And he's got a Silish just like me. Go ahead and lock his ass up. Oh, this is an easy fight. It's amazing how many of these, like, early Mons are probably in here to throw you off, and yet they're the exact things that I love the most, like Weedle, Voltorb, Kakuna, Magikarp. Like, these are all the things I love to do challenge runs on. These are my bread and butter. You sure made me look like a bozo. Was he just yelling at me? I come here to cheer up the old folks every now and then. Really feels like I'm doing some good in the world, you know? I like him. He's a good guy. Duh, but he's just doing it for self-validation. Shut up, straw man. I make the self-determination around here, goddammit. Fuck. No. Hey, child. Hi, I like shorts. They're comfy and easy to wear. By God, he's in every dimension. Shorts have transcended the fabric of space-time. It'd be funny if I had a Rattata. The only guy in this whole fucking world that has a Rattata. I spent a really good amount of time today getting the old Star Beast playlist reorganized. So all of the fucking... I'm just gonna switch out. All of the Star Beast videos are now together in one playlist. It's like... I want to say 89 I want to say, counting the recent ones, and that's including Comet, Asteroid, and Meteor. So it's all 3 different versions, and they should all be in chronological order. Was very careful to ensure that they were all in the proper order. I didn't realize how kind of badly I fucked up Asteroid, like in more ways than one, because Asteroid was like the straw that broke the camel's back, with me going from the laptop to the phone, which inadvertently ended up like I had streams on the videos tab of YouTube, and I had streams on the live tab of YouTube, because some of those were coming from Twitch. Are you storing your Star Bees on your PC? Each box can hold 20 beasts? Yeah. You know what that reminds me? I think I'm going to put my dog in daycare for the whole game, and we'll come back and see how he's doing. Like at the end. Let's go take care of that real quick here. So now everything's organized into a nice big list. I'm pretty self-conscious about a lot of the Asteroid stream, because it was just such a dog shit fucking experience. Not the game, just trying to keep my streams together and in order and functioning. I didn't realize how many fucking problems I was having back then. And why I switched over in the first place, you know, because I almost went back to the laptop again. But I think unfortunately, this stream setup is still the best I got, you know, short of like, how would I even do that? Me filming my TV with my phone. Alright, thank you. We'll come back in like 20 hours. Wonder how much money that's gonna be. How much money I got on me right now? $500. Let's buy a potion. Let's splurge, huh? We'll get a potion and we'll get a ball. No, I don't need that. I need Battery Boy back. I can't remember if Battery Boy is from a Genesis game or Battery Boy is like a archetype of Yu-Gi-Oh! It was one of those two. I just can't recall which exactly it was. Where is he in? I kind of have some exciting news today concerning my Saturn. I actually realized that I can actually store data. I'm not entirely sure what's going on. It's got a... it uses a 3032 battery, like a little watch battery, for memory storage, like date and time and language preference. And I thought it also used that for data storage. But I think it's got some kind of very small chip in it. And I believe, I'm not entirely sure how this works, but I think the chip saves a limited amount of memory between uses. Because if you remember, last time we played Nights into Dreams, it did not save my data, right? Like, nothing was saved of my entire experience. When I reset it, it wiped everything, right? But I figured out that not only does it actually save it now, maybe it's because I took the battery out. The old battery was dead, so I took it out, and now I think it's defaulting to whatever memory chip it has in there, if anything. So it's saving the data, and then I can take that saved data and actually move it to my Action Replay cartridge. So I've actually been able to, I now have a permanent record of my high scores. And not only that, I found some really cool features in Knights. For example, when you beat Relia, you unlock a 2-player mode where you can go head-on with someone else. That's really fucking cool and something I can't wait to play with my son. Or my daughter, because she's also enjoys it. And then the other thing is that boss from the Wii game, the big guy, he was actually in that game. I don't think we fought him, right? If I'm not mistaken, I don't think... Like, he was the hidden boss that I couldn't figure out how to fight. Because we just finished all 4 of the levels on each of the kids, and that was that, right? So I'm really excited. I kind of want to do another playthrough of that again. The only thing I'm hung up on is I can't figure out how to change my shutter speed of my phone to sync with the scroll, the vertical scroll of my TV. That's the one thing I'm having trouble with. If I could figure that out, I could get a much better picture, I feel like, than the previous streams. I was also playing a lot of Sega Rally today too. I love Sega Rally. That's just a good fucking racing game. Like, I would not recommend trying to get a Saturn. I love my Saturn, but like in this day and age, it's just so expensive to try and have one, and it's such a coin toss if it's actually gonna work. And then it's a fucking coin toss if you actually find any games for it, especially here in the States, because it was not a popular system here. My recommendation, if you want to play, like you want to really get into Saturn, learn Japanese, because all the good games and all of the cheap systems are still over in Japan, and all of the games are like 10 times cheaper than what you'd find in the States. You know, like Albert Odyssey, Shining in the Darkness, like those are like, or Shining Wisdom, those are like hundreds of dollars, and then like over in Japan it's like maybe $50, you know. It's way cheaper over there. Alright, let's see here. I think Barry Boy's got one more fight in him. But if you absolutely had to have a Saturn, and you had to have a couple games, Sega Rally and Nights into Dreams. Those are my 2 biggest recommendations. They're just like Nights is, to me, like a perfect game. Like, the way it's designed, the way it plays, the aesthetics, everything about it, it's just perfect. It's so simple to play, but it's so hard to master, and it has so many small features that you could otherwise overlook. It's just a wonderful game. The crazy thing that I never realized about the Saturn, and this is like a testament to just a general failure of licensing and marketing for the Saturn, again, especially here in the States. Shit, he's hitting hard. There's not a single fucking fishing game. You know, of all the things that should be on the Saturn, it should be a fucking fishing game. Like a port of a Black Bass arcade game, or something like that. You know, anything like that. Like, think of all the fucking fishing games on Aspro can cop almost any move it sees. Yeah, I know. I used to have an Aspro. I liked him. All of the just kind of bargain bin low effort, fucking fishing games and sports games and hunting games that were on like the PS4 or PS1 and the N64s. Like they all had this fucking slew of these just junk games, right? But not the Saturn. They didn't have a single fucking fishing game. That blows my mind. Hey, I was gonna use that. I wanted to use my new move. This is another one I've always been pretty lukewarm on. I don't like Tickleite. It's just some kind of like... The Hourglass is neat, but I don't like time-oriented Pokemon. You know, that's kind of just too nebulous of a concept for me. That was some good experience though, Jesus. If I had a tough team, I would have won. If a beast box on the PC gets full, just switch it to another box. A long time ago, I asked JoJo if he would ever consider doing something with the fucking box switching, because that was always pretty tedious and unnecessary to me. Dang, man. Dang. Yeah, I don't remember if you ever gave me a response to that or not. I probably just told me to fuck off and pound sand. You know what I mean, are you? I don't know. Am I? Oh, did I don't remember if I told you guys this or not. So for the very limited amount of fucking games on the Saturn for the US releases, right? I have a tendency to accidentally go and buy a game I've already got. Like, I've done it for, let's see, shit. I had 2 copies of one of the Zelda 3DS games. I think it was Majora's Mask. 2 copies of Super Mario Land 2. 2 copies of Super Mario Bros. DX for the GBA. 2 copies of Mortal Kombat 3 for the Genesis. And I just recently realized... the one thing that the Genesis had, or the Saturn has, an abundance of is baseball games. Just there's like, out of like the fucking, 100 games the Saturn had, there's easily a dozen baseball games. I somehow managed to buy the exact same game twice. I don't know how, but I've got one in like a Wii box and one in like a Jewel case. So I need to figure out what I'm going to do with it, because like, that's the kind of game you don't take to the fucking deal. Like, you don't take these things to the game store and get 20 bucks for, you know? Like this is maybe $1 in trade-in value. It's like, I'm almost better off just like taking this to the Goodwill and letting someone roll the dice on it, you know? I don't know. Maybe I should donate it to the fucking library or something. I don't know. I don't know what's to be done with it. I feel like Metally's going to grow quite a bit, just because there's very little that we're going to encounter that can actually stop him, you know? Like, he doesn't have the best moves ever, but it doesn't really matter. Nothing can touch him. That said, that there are a ton of ground and fighting and fire types in this game. Well, not many fire types, but there's a ton of ground and fighting types. So I have to stay on the lookout for that, I guess. So what is that? Is that a shortcut up there? Interesting, the gem changes color. Oh man. Oh man. We can give him a break, I guess. Let's see. Tag in Silly Gilly. I bet this guy. Lots of cops ran by here a while ago. Why would bad guys want to come out here? All there is here is the retirement home and some kids training their star beasts. I don't know. Have I fought you yet? Tag, you're it. Nope. Jesus Christ with the crits, man. That I don't remember if I think crit rate is still tied into base speed, and I guess Silish just has a stupidly high base speed. So I'm getting crits left and right. Wait a minute. I don't know where we are. How'd we get back here? Hold on a minute. Let me look at the map. So I just went in a big circle, essentially. So how do we go down? Sequoia, Route 1, Route 2, Amethyst Avenue, Route 3, Emerald Acres, Dolomite Dam. We gotta go LaGuardia? LaGrandio? There's a way through Olivine Orchard? I don't know, man. Maybe there's some kind of event that I need to go through first. Or maybe I missed something. Maybe there was something up that way that I completely blanked on. Or maybe... Is this open? Nope, the gym's still locked. Okay. Cave's all clear, so I'm done working for a while, I reckon. Say, I've seen you before, haven't I? You're a trainer, right? Of course. I see you're using a Stardex. When you catch a beast, Stardex is automatically updated. What? Do you know how to catch star beasts? Danny, I'll show you how. Oh, fuck. Yes, show me how to catch star beasts with my full team of caught star beasts. Thank you for that demonstration. Oh, no. No, I'm not a trainer. Psh. Guess my senses ain't what they used to be. Thanks. Thank you. Appreciate it. Alright, so let's go. Okay, nowhere that way. Let's go back this way. I'm at a loss then. I don't really know where I'm supposed to be going. Because I fought all the trainers here. I do need to go to LaGuardia again. This is just the nerd hole, right? Yeah. Alright. So I kind of feel like I'm supposed to go through here to get to the south path, but I'm not sure how that is. I've never seen a fucking south path. Like, I've never seen anything opening up and down. No, that's just the same way. And there's nothing else in here. No extra pass or anything I missed. There's a level 2 rock. God damn it. Hours after I actually needed it. Okay. Dark Soul. Always hit B. Well, I'm kind of at a loss here. I don't know where to go. Like, I'm trying to figure out what's the point of Emerald Acres being open. Maybe it was the fucking dam. Did I just miss something at the dam? Like, why would we need this loop? Alright, and we're back here again. Nothing to up here. Okay, yeah, that's where we got the shotgun roll. Talk to him already. He wants my silly fish he's not getting. Really, there's nothing else here. Pickle me just a tad bit confused. There's nothing up here. Oh man, I'm tired. It's a long day today. Yep, okay, we're back down here again. Huh. That must be the way to go further south. I didn't get cut anywhere, did I? Nope. No cut. Man, I just don't know where to go now. Power plant has nothing. Emerald Acres has nothing. Amethyst Avenue has nothing. Zirconia has nothing. The port has nothing. See, this is all telling me, like, this seems to be hinting that they have come through here. Like, the cops chase these bad guys this way, but there's just no indication they went anywhere in here. This is the only place I could think someone went anywhere. Yeah, I really like it. Welcome back, by the way. Haven't seen you in a while, buddy. This is a wonderful hack. That's actually the third instance I've played it. This is the third version of it, in which they've got a completely remade map and plot. Functionally, it's a completely different game at this point. But I played the previous two iterations, which were little flea man. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I just don't know where to go. Honestly, I'm kind of stuck right now. And it's just kind of it's a bit evident of, you know, this is a new ROM hack. I haven't played before. I'm basically blind at this point. So let me kind of clue you in. So where we started... No, not gonna do it. Hold on. Okay, we started here in Zirconia, right? Then we went up to Amethyst Avenue, and then through Emerald Acres to the dam, and then came back to Amethyst Avenue. We did all this through Olivine Orchard. Now, if you're looking at this map, right, it indicates to me that we're supposed to head south through Olivine Orchard. Problem is, there is no southern path in Olivine Orchard. I don't know. The only thing I can think of is there was a southern path in Amethyst Avenue that was initially closed off because the cops had chased some thugs into that area, right? So then you go to the north and you go through the orchard. You go through Emerald Acres, and then you go back south again through that same area. And when you come out, you're back in Amethyst Avenue. Blah, blah, blah. So the problem is, this seems to me, the cops chased them out of Emerald Acres, through Amethyst Avenue, through La Grandito, and the only place they have to go is up here, where the Elite Four are. So, like, maybe they're in here? That is the only thing I could think of. Otherwise, I just don't know where to go. Nope, and I'm at a loss now, because, like, I don't know where else I can look. We're basically kind of progress locked right now, because we need cut. That's kind of the predominant obstacle right now. Some kind of nettle-like plant all over the place that we can't go through. But I can't find how to get to the next town. Yeah, I mean, oh shit, it's the drum. I always wanted Bagongo. I love this thing. I need to switch out Battery Boy. What is this guy? Is he metal? Or is he rock? Let's... Yeah, you know, unfortunately that's kind of what I'm thinking, is that I missed an NPC somewhere. And I don't think this is the last time, or this is the first time I've done this in Star Beasts. I think this happened in Asteroids, too, when I was playing at some point. There was just a dude that I assumed I had talked to, and I just apparently hadn't. So, I don't know. I'm enjoying it as we're going through this, though. It's been a lot of fun. I took the starter that is not the best. It's basically a Tentacool. This guy here. And all he had was Poison Sting to begin with. And I literally couldn't kill anything. I got stupidly lucky on one trainer fight that I wandered into. And I fucking swept it. Because there was a bunch of stuff that was weak to poison, luckily. Nope. It was rough. It was delicious though. Like most people would get really frustrated with that kind of thing, but like 4 out of my 5 guys on my team are things that I have done solo runs before. Like I've done Weedle solo runs, Tentacle Weedle runs, Magikarp solo runs, I've done Voltorb solo runs, and like it's all right here, you know, like this functionally is a Tentacool. This is functionally Magikarp. And this is functionally an Ekans. Ekans is another one I've done a fucking solo run on. Well, that's kind of more Dratini, but it's poison. And then this, functionally, is a Voltorb. The only one who's kind of the outlier here is Fleaman. Well, Medley, too. Because he's actually good. I'm kind of thinking about whether or not I should keep him on the team, because I'm not sure I really need him. Then we've got Medley here, who is kind of useless attack-wise, but he's just a little fucking blob of iron that no one can do anything to. So he's going to have his uses here in the future. Yeah, I just organized my fucking playlist today for this game. Or this game series, I guess. And I have 89 videos for Starby. So suffice to say, I'm a fan of this. Pretty significantly. Okay, so we can't go anywhere here. Oh, no, we don't need to talk to you. No, I'm not a trainer. You never saw me. Alright, so not that guy. So this is where it was initially blocked off, and now we can go through here. It says lots of cops ran by here a while ago. Why would bad guys want to come out here? All there's out here is a retirement home. And some kids training to... Oh shit, maybe they're in the retirement home. I went in there once, but I haven't gone back there since like... Well, I wouldn't know what the fucking flag would be. I don't know. But if you want to look on like any of the previous streams I've done, there is a link to the GitHub for this game if you want to try it yourself. I highly recommend it, as always. God damn it. I was trying to drink water, I hit the wrong buttons. Oh well. Okay, so let's hypothesize here. They came through here. Cops chased them through here, right? So hypothetically, they're somewhere here in town. So everybody in here once. Maybe it's one of these empty rooms. Man, this guy didn't have anything. Some of these folks have walls. That guy didn't have shit. Just a black void to stare into. Who's this guy? Oh. There was one guy. There's a biker here visiting his mom, but that's like... See, there's nowhere to go out beyond that. Which room was that? Yeah, this guy. But he's the only bad guy, seemingly roughneck. That's a bus too. I don't know. I can't think of anywhere. Like, I don't know where to go now.